Hello, Demi here. Now today we are talking about Batwoman, as it seems again Batwoman ratings have fallen to an all-time low. Now today we're going to get into the story, find out what is this all-time low, as well as I'm going to give some ideas about what I think about Batwoman and all that stuff and how they could improve it. Now let's get into it. Okay, Batwoman ratings fall to an all-time low. Batwoman ratings fall to an all-time low as viewers tuned out and didn't show up for Sunday's new episode. While the final numbers are yet to come in, Sunday's Batwoman Season 2 Episode 4 only brought in 407,000 viewers according to the preliminary numbers, the lowest the series to date. See list below, we're going to look at that list. Worth a mention is that the prelims normally are higher than the final numbers, so the viewership could be even lower. The number is a decline of near 30% for 2 weeks ago, and the episode has only had a 0.1 rating among the 18 to 49 crowd coveted by advertisers. Now it goes on to say the trolls on Twitter like to bring up that Batwoman had low ratings. Well, there was the NFL, but there was no NFL 2 weeks ago. There was no NFL this past Sunday. But maybe couples chose to avoid Batwoman because of Valentine's Day. Yeah, maybe. The 500k viewership is on par with the first episode of the season, Black Lightning, which has been cancelled as this season will be its last. Alright, oddly enough, the CW has given Batwoman an early renewal, but if things continue to decline, or even continue the way they do the numbers support a season 3? The CW has seen big time success with Jared Padalecki's Walker series, which averaged around 2 million viewers, yet it took them 4 years to come up with the show for some reason. So does the CW attempt to duplicate Walker's success, or does the CW continue with Batwoman, a show nobody watches? I have big criticisms about that Batwoman, but anyway, let's look at the numbers. Episode 1 drawn 1.86 million pilot. Episode 2 1.45 million. Episode 3 1.22 million. Episode 4, 1.29 million, that's an improvement from Episode 3. Episode 5, 1.16 million. Episode 6, 1.9 million. Episode 7, 1.1 million. Episode 8, 1.1 million, so it's the same amount there. Episode 9, 1.7 million, Crisis Time Follower by a month and a half break. It's actually an increase, a massive increase, Episode 9. Episode 10, 790k, and this is where the falls really starts to begin after Episode 10, which in my opinion, I'm just going to say, I think is the end of the good writing of Batwoman. Personally, I see all these episodes as good writing. They're raking in 1 million viewers, so they must be doing something right. However, the fall seems to start at Episode 10, which then Episode 11, 670k. Then they make a comeback in Episode 12 at 850k, Episode 13, 820k. Then they go back to an all-time low since Episode 11 at 7.50k, Episode 15, 7.50k, Episode 16, 7.70k. They raked in 20,000 more viewers. Episode 7, 630k, Episode 8, 640k, Episode 19, 700k, Episode 20, 740k, and then the Season 2 begins of the Black Batwoman, which you get Episode 1, 660k premiere, Episode 2, 620k, Episode 3, this is actually the Season 2's highest amount of viewers, 708k, Episode 4, 570k, which is the lowest of all time. Personally, in my opinion, just cancel the show at this point. Now, I just want to say that I do think that this Batwoman is a horrible design. I'm going to be completely honest. The fizzy hair, lose the fizzy hair. It just screams, oh, look at me, I'm black. Oh, I'm just a black Batwoman. Like, to be honest, her being black shouldn't be part of her being Batwoman. She should be Batwoman not because she's black, but because she's a strong female lead character, and the black hair just screams identity politics. Now, the other thing is, if we go to the ratings, you can admit that after episode 10, the series starts to go downhill. really, really badly. I think that's when the episodes get worse, in my honest opinion. As let's be honest, they're raking in like million viewers every episode. Do I think that no one cares about the new Batwoman? Probably. This is what happens when you put an actor nobody knows. Personally, I think people were just watching for Ruby Rose, and then something bad happened around episode 10. I don't know what, I haven't seen episode 10, but I believe this is where the writing goes downhill, and if you have seen episode 10, let me know what it's like in the comments. It just gets worse as it goes on, and in episode 20, Ruby Rose quits, Ruby Rose is done, and Season 2 comes in. They come in with a made-up character, Ryan Wilder, and it's just where it gets worse, in my honest opinion. No one cares about this character. I mean, her whole thing is she lives in a van, she was a drug dealer, and she's scrappy and goofy and stuff. Like, that's legit her whole thing, and I don't care about this character. I mean, it's not the actor's fault. She's just doing a job. Like, let's be honest. Is she a horrible actor? Well, the ratings kind of speak for itself. However, you can't, when you're acting, if your character sucks, and she's written sucky, you gotta kind of act sucky, because it's the writing. At the end of the day, it's all the writing. Personally, I would lose the hair thing on the batsuit. It's ridiculous. What point does the hair even mean? Like, it's just a needless accessory that shouldn't exist. I mean, let's look at Batgirl, for example. Look, here's a picture of Batgirl. That is good. No hair thingies. Like, yeah, you can see her long hair through the costume. But it's just, she's a beloved character from the thing. They could have made her Batwoman. But did they do that? No. Instead of taking a beloved character, they made up a worse character. Like, you can't make this shit up. At least with Ruby Rose's Batwoman, where's a good shot of Ruby Rose's Batwoman? I mean, the hair thing, it's a little bit needless, in my opinion. It doesn't prove anything. But let's look at the designs of the new Batwoman and the old Batwoman. Here's the design of the new Batwoman. I don't like that design. The fizzy hair's got to go. This Batwoman, yeah, the design is a little bit better. I mean, it's still the same crappy bat suit. That hair is an improvement over that hair. So basically, we got a worse off Batwoman. Do I think the show sucks? Well, once it didn't suck, the ratings prove it. However, something went wrong. I don't know what. I think identity politics. And let's be honest, the worst of the worst came, and that's when it went downhill. So I'll see you all later. I am Demi signing out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, as well as comment down below and let me know what you think they should do with this Batwoman thing. Anyway, I'm Demi signing out.